Your breakfast game is about to be elevated. Today, I'm taking you to 3 popular neighborhood breakfast sandwich spots right here in Chicago. First stop, Loaf Lounge in Avondale. A lot of people are familiar with this spot, not just for the great food, but because it became popular for the chocolate cake that was used in the popular TV show, The Bear. And today we're here not to talk about the cake, of course. We're here to talk about the breakfast sandwich that has everybody coming back for more. And we are now joined by the chef and co-owner, Ben. What have you brought me this morning?
I brought you a sausage, egg, and cheese.
Okay, tell me what is in this, because we've heard a lot about it. That's why we're here.
This is our sausage, egg, and cheese. It's a house-made sausage. We use local meat, house-made English muffin. There's what we call a green mayo on there, which is avocado and jalapeno and about 1 million herbs, all blended together with mayo, melted American cheese, and a runny egg.
Oh, look at the layers on this. So good. This is one of your more popular items, but you guys have a lot of other things too.
Yeah, that's right. This is our most popular breakfast sandwich, but we have a vegetarian version that's braised kale with pickled mushrooms and sweet peppers. We have a house-made capicola egg and cheese sandwich that goes on a croissant. The muffin, the croissants, any breads you see, it's all made in-house by my wife, Sarah. Yeah, and then we've got a whole slew of lunch options also.
Okay, but I love that you also have the vegetarians covered too. Okay, am I allowed to try a bite of this? Is now a good time?
Does
it work for you?
Yeah,
okay, I'm gonna try it because I've heard so much. And as I'm biting this too, I was telling everybody that you guys became known because of your chocolate cake. The Bear made a big deal about it, and it was at Loaf Lounge. And do people come in and ask for that?
Yeah, absolutely. My wife consulted for season 1 of The Bear. The cake you see get dropped on camera there is the same cake that we serve here.
Yeah, and she was actually in our Fox 32 studios recently, and let me tell you, that cake is amazing. Okay, now it's time to try the sandwich. You ready? Here we go. Okay. That is so good.
Thank you.
I can't talk with my mouth full. Tell me why it's so good. Look at this. Am I allowed to say that's what we call the food porn, right? Look at that. That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Wow. So what do people need to know about Loaf Lounge? When are you guys open? When can people come and try it out?
We're open every day except Tuesday. We open at 8 a.m. in the morning. The kitchen closes at 2, but the cafe stays open until 4. Please come on down.
Yep. And make sure when you come out on the weekends that you probably get here early. Is there I always like to give people the inside scoop. Is there a good time to come on the weekend?
On the weekend?
Yeah, so you're going to be able to get in without waiting?
We do our best to move quickly, so just come whenever your heart tells you to come. But through the week is usually easier to get through.
Okay. Again, Loaf Lounge here in Avondale. Absolutely delicious, but this is only one stop. Thank you so much. Now it's time for stop 2. So now we're in the Dunning neighborhood, close to Belmont Heights, if you're not quite sure where we are. But we're here visiting a husband and wife team who have an incredible breakfast torta that we want to tell you about. This is Santa Masa Tamaleria, and these two come from a fine dining background, but they wanted to go back to their roots. So that involves corn, masa, and some amazing tamale. Come on over. I want you to meet the wonderful couple. We are meeting Joanna and Danny. Thanks for having us, you guys. Okay, look at this spread. You've got quite the selection. But we came to talk about this breakfast torta. Tell me what's on here, Joanna.
Torta de chilaquiles.
Okay.
So a little bit about me. I'm born and raised in Mexico City, so this is kind of like a homey dish that reminds me of my roots. It's a very traditional breakfasty. It's mainly to be a hearty one. Kind of lasts you all through the day. So we start with the base of a torta bread, and then it comes with the little refried beans at the bottom of it.
Wow.
You get the choice of your sauce, either a green or a red. This time we chose a green salsa for the chilaquiles. You get a fried egg over the top, a little lettuce, some pico, some cotija, and a little radishes just to give you some crunch. And then we like to top up our bun with a little sour cream just to kind of round everything together.
Okay, this has gone a little viral because we have noticed this is on social media. What is it that people love about this so much, you think?
Honestly, what I hear about is people, the first thing they see it, they're like, wow, it's amazing, it's huge. And another thing is if you know, it's a very traditional sandwich specifically from Mexico City. So if you know, and the people that are starting to see it on the menu, they're like, whoa, you have this? I haven't seen it in other menus. So I think that people really like that they can relate to it. And again, it's a big sandwich, so it's a hearty one.
Okay, I love that. So if you know, you know. Well, guess what? Now we know. Can you show me how we're going to eat this?
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. So the main reason why we serve it in this container is we like to top up our bun. Okay. Traditionally in Mexico, we serve literally the guy out of like an ice cream. Like the elote guy, we'll sell them in this bag. So we like to put it in this bag. Oh, look at this. So it's gonna slide.
And that's how I'm gonna eat it when I come to the restaurant. Right? Oh, you've got it wrapped, all encompassing.
So it's all gonna stay intact in here. So anything can stay, you can fall into here.
I love that.
And then this could be a to-go sandwich. So this is mainly like a breakfast on the walk, kind of walking. Just take a bite.
Okay. I'm taking a bite. Are you ready? Already oozing deliciousness here. Okay. And okay.
And let's just give it a good smash.
Just give it a smash and go for it. Okay.
Stick it right in there. And it's a combination of like, you get like the softness of the bread, you get a crunchiness of the chips.
Oh, wow.
Some of the egg is gonna run about it, the creaminess in there. So.
Okay, I'm not lying, you guys. This is incredible. This is so good. And while we're focusing on this breakfast sandwich, you guys are really known for your tamales, so we gotta talk about that as well. I'm gonna put this down for now. I'm gonna take it to go because I have my own bag to do that. Okay, Danny, let's talk tamales.
Absolutely.
Okay, I know you're very proud. Tell us about your tamales and how they're made with love and care, and you're very particular about your ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely. So our tamales start off with, main ingredients, lots of love, and sourcing. So we source non-GMO, white Sinaloan corn, heirloom varietal, and honestly, this is the connection to connect to our grandparents and those that came before us. We have our different style of tamales. So we have our rajas con queso tamal, so cheese and smothered peppers and onions. Okay. Instead of just throwing raw onions, we caramelize them. We roast our peppers and then a little salsa verde to smother the tamal. That's personally my favorite out of all. They're all great. This is a salsa verde chicken. Unique thing about all of our tamales, they're all vegan-based masa, meaning we don't put any animal product until we stuff it with the chicken, and we only do chicken.
This is the cutest place. Countertop here. There's a couple of tables up back here. People can come and just walk in and enjoy. What is it you want, and I'll ask you, what is it you want people to know about your place and to leave with once they've had this experience?
The main thing I want people to know about our restaurant is we do things wholeheartedly. That the same love affair that my grandmother gave me as a kid is what we're trying to transpire through our food, through wrapping every single tamal. So when you unwrap delicious or the tamal, or you pick up a taco or a torta, you're just like getting that special hug that you don't know where it comes from, but through my lenses, it comes through that grandma hug.
You told me it was soul food.
Yeah.
Food for the soul.
Food for the soul.
Okay, so come for the breakfast torta and then maybe stick around for one of these incredible tamales. You guys, thank you so much for having us. Unbelievable. Your food is amazing.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Fox Local, your best way to stream Fox 32 Chicago, anytime, anywhere. No antenna, no subscriptions. Wake up with Good Day Chicago on your commute. Listen live right on your phone. Pre-game with Lou and the Fox 32 sports team, even when you're at the game. On the road, stay informed while traveling, anywhere in the world. Even a waiting room is no match for what's on Fox Local. Fox 32 on Fox Local, on all streaming platforms, and now on mobile. You want to know the NFC North?
This division wide open.
There's only one play, First and North.
They need to build that offensive line now.
Lou Canellis leads a team of NFC experts breaking down off-season moves.
Packers fans would riot in Green Bay if that happened, even if it was the right move.
And getting you pumped for the new season ahead.
Every team in the NFC North would love to have this guy.
First and North, streaming now on Fox 32 Chicago on Fox Local.
Our final stop, we are in Lincoln Park at Soloway Coffee, and I have to tell you, this is the cutest place. They are known for their coffee, for their croissants and their pastries, and what makes this place really interesting is they're actually based out of Ukraine, and this is their only location right here in the United States. and that's Chicago. So joining us now to tell us all about it and to share some of the treats is Jackson Dusenall. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Okay,
Thanks
so
for
you're a
coming.
barista here.
I am.
Okay, give us a little history. So this is a Ukrainian-based company. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so their roastery is based in Ukraine. They have a few cafes there in the cities of Ternopil, I believe. And then they looked to expand to make a location in the US. We're looking at a few cities, including New York, but decided on Chicago just because that matched kind of the style and the atmosphere that they wanted to be a part of.
So they fell in love with Chicago.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to talk about some of these things because, as I said, you are known for your pastries and your coffees. Now, this is a strawberry croissant, but I've heard a lot about the pistachio one, which they're sold out of today, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's the usual.
Is it? That one
Always
goes
selling
first?
out. Always. Yeah.
What is it about this croissant?
It's filled with this great homemade cream inside, you know, flavored per whichever flavor you get.
Look at how pretty this
all
is.
Quality, you know, real ingredients.
Good ingredients.
And then, you know, they're wizards in the kitchen.
Okay, and then what is
bakers
this?
amazing.
This is a real popular matcha. Tell me what that is.
Yeah, so our passion mango matcha. This started as a special last summer.
Okay.
And we just kept it year round because it was so popular. Definitely I would say our most popular drink behind, you know, a latte. And it's fantastic. It's just homemade passion mango puree on the bottom. You got coconut milk, or you can go sparkling water if you want it like more refreshing.
Wow, look at that.
And then matcha on top.
Okay, quick taste because we're going to.
Yeah, and I like to mix it up a little bit once you get all the flavors combined.
stir it? Look at this.
It's just this great, creamy, tropical.
Ooh, that is really
matcha
good.
flavor.
And you know what? It's not too sweet. It's actually perfect, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, but here's what we came for, and that's what's up with this sandwich that everybody's coming for. This is the breakfast sandwich. Look at this. Whoa. Explain what we have here.
Yeah, so we got our breakfast sando here. It took about 2 months of crafting in the kitchen to figure out the specific ingredients we wanted to use.
Oh my God.
Essentially what we got is a nice homemade hash brown base. We've got some
right here.
scrambled eggs with sweet corn in
Uh-huh.
there, as is a favorite of the owner's daughter.
Okay, sweet corn, okay.
Sweet corn, yeah.
Look
And
at
then
this.
You've got some cheese on there, some provolone, as well as a really good tartar aioli to top it off and
Wow.
make it, just
Okay,
above
guess
and
what?
beyond.
It's nice and hot. I want to take a bite. Is this the most popular sandwich one, you think?
Absolutely,
Uh-huh.
yeah. As soon as we dropped this, it became the most popular item on our
Ooh.
menu in terms of food. Not to say that the other ones are bad.
Right.
Everything else is great, but this one I think is just hitting with people because it is like this perfect balance of not too big. So if you're not like quite at a meal level and just want like kind of a snack, it's a great size for that. But it also is very filling, has some great ingredients to like.
This is
keep you energized.
delicious. The bun is I love it. The bun is so good. It's so soft.
Yeah.
But you know what's really fun is the surprise crunch.
Yeah.
That's the hash brown, which you don't really expect, and you bite into it. Oh my gosh, incredible. Okay, this is great. You guys you're just kind of recently opened a year ago, so you're fairly new, huh?
Yeah, fairly
Yeah,
new,
what
yeah.
keeps people coming back? The lines out the doors,
Yeah,
right?
lines out the door pretty
Yeah.
much every weekend. It's pretty amazing. We're pretty lucky. I think that a lot of what keeps people coming back, not only are we, you know, one of the only more like independent coffee shops in the area. You know, you got some good options like Phil's, like La Cologne, like Starbucks around, but we're one of the only like, you know, independent places in the area, and so that's like the draw. We also use a lot of quality ingredients.
You really do.
Everyone here is making homemade syrups, homemade pastries, like
Wow.
really great breakfast items.
Wow.
And so that keeps people come back. And then of course you got the social media kick. This sandwich blew up on TikTok. This drink blew up on TikTok. Like it brings in the masses,
Yeah,
right?
well, it brought us here. I have
Yeah.
to say, really, this is incredible.
Yeah.
The matcha, the croissant, I haven't tried that, but the sandwich is unbelievable. I would definitely come back. Soloway Coffee in Lincoln Park. One more bite for me.
Please.
Thanks, Jackson. Oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah. Glad you're enjoying it.
Coming up next, we're heading to River North to check out a bar Bon Appetit magazine just named one of the best in America, and why it's a favorite of not only locals but Chicago legend Jim Belushi.
Drinks are good, food is good, sexy atmosphere.
This weekend, kick back and catch up with Fox 32 on Fox Local. Recap the week's must-know news.
A Chicago police officer trying his best to capture this coyote.
Relive Fox 32's best.
Today, I'm taking you on the Chicago water taxi.
Plus the latest political and sports buzz.
Why pick this fight with the governor who you need?
Let's talk about championship weekend.
Watch live or anytime on demand. Weekends at Fox 32 on Fox Local. Download now on these streaming services. Paris Shuts takes you behind closed doors.
It's time for the mayor to let folks into his closet.
There's no conflict of interest there at all.
Beneath the headlines.
I'd love to think that this was going to end political corruption in Illinois, but it won't.
And beyond the political spin.
Is this a role that you like, going on the attack?
I'm not somebody who looks for conflict, but sometimes the conflict shows up at your door.
Paris on Politics on Fox 32. Your expert take on the political issues affecting you.
New rule, if you're going to do a show in Chicago, go on Fox.
Next up, we're heading to River North to check out a bar that Bon Appetit magazine just named one of the best in America, and we'll tell you why it's a favorite of Chicago legend Jim Belushi.
Gus's Sip and Dip, I love it. I mean, first of all, the food is great. I mean, a Wagyu dip sandwich and that odd juice and the fries. But the atmosphere it's sexy. It's romantic. Feels like you're in another time. And by the way, the prices on the drinks, the martinis are $12. You do feel like you're in another time. I like it because I feel good there. So whoever I'm with, we feel good together.
And then what made you want to donate the cue cards from SNL there?
Well, Saturday Night Live, you know, everything's done on cue cards. And when I did the 40th anniversary show, Dan Aykroyd and I did the Blues Brothers, and I saw the cue cards of what we did, and I took them. And then this last one, the 50th anniversary, I took some cue cards, and I showed them to R.J. Melman, and yeah, I was kind of emotionally connected to it. You know, there's a real history to SNL for me. And R.J. was really moved that I had these, and I said, here, take them. They're kind of a piece of art. And he goes, I'm putting it up in Gus's. So that's the other reason I like being there. Drinks are good, food is good, sexy atmosphere, and I got my cue cards around me in case I forget what to say.
Step back in time when waiters wore white jackets and cocktails like White Russians and martinis were the norm. Welcome to Gus's Sip and Dip. It's classic cocktails with a modern twist.
So we were trying to do a neighborhood cocktail bar, the kind of place that we'd want to come to after work and have cocktails and relax and really be opening and welcoming to the neighborhood.
And it is that. It has a fun, intimate feel, but I have to ask you, who's Gus?
The name was inspired by a historic restaurant that stood at this address from 1906 to 1966.
Okay.
Library of Congress photos found this really great photo of the entrance to the restaurant, and were inspired to kind of keep the tradition of a great eating and drinking spot alive at the same address.
And along with that whole feeling things classic, one of the things I love about this bar, and this is one of the things you guys are going to love about it, all the cocktails are the same price, right?
That's right.
Wow, tell me about that. How much are they?
Yeah, so we were seeking to make them really affordable, so they wound up at $12. So we're able to really offer the kind of place where you can come in and have 2, 3, and 4 cocktails and not really be concerned about racking up a huge tab at the end of your night.
And the fun thing about this is the cocktails you are serving. What are some of the most requested cocktails?
Yeah, so it's really all classics, all recipes you're familiar with and you've heard of before. So popular ones are the Dirty Martini, the White Russian, the Grasshopper, Clover Clubs are all kind of the top of our list.
Okay, Kevin, before we get started, tell me what you already have prepared for me.
Yeah, so I made a couple cocktails for you. This is our Clover Club, which is a base of gin with raspberry and a little touch of raspberry eau de vie.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, love it.
And then over here I have one of our house favorites, which is the White Russian. So hand-shaken vanilla cream with a espresso liqueur, as well as some Kettle One vodka. So here I'm gonna make our dirty martini. So we do our dirty martinis a little bit different here. We hold all of the ingredients ingredients put together in the freezer at minus 16 degrees, so it's nice and cold coming out of the freezer.
Wow.
We'll perfectly portion that out for you, and this contains the Kettle One vodka, some of our house-made clarified Gordo olive brine, and just a secret blend of vermouths. And that gets
in a chilled glass.
Gets poured into
Love
a
that.
frosted glass.
Okay.
And then the thing about a freezer martini, you sometimes lose that nice chippy consistency you get from a hard shaken martini. And to replicate that, we're using our Japanese ice shaver to add in some really, really fine ice chips just over the top of the martini.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding.
So you get this kind of beautiful slushy consistency for your first few sips. And this gets garnished with a hand-stuffed Gordo olive that we stuff with a Maytag blue cheese.
Okay,
and
that
have
is,
for you.
look at that. You know what? This is perfect. I always tell people when I go and I order a martini, I want it with chippy ice. And half the time they don't know what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about. This is really chippy ice.
Yeah, so it's kind of the best of both worlds. Low dilution, a really smooth but undiluted martini, but with that really frosty, chippy feeling.
So if it's not shaken and it's not stirred, what is it?
So we batched it all together and holding in the freezer. So they're kind of called freezer door martinis.
We learned about Gus. We learned about the yummy sips. But I wanted to know, what are the dips?
Everything.
So tell me what they are.
So we've got a fantastic shrimp cocktail. We've got a series of what we think are the best French dips possible. Crystal bread, great proteins, great sauces to dip them in. We've got a great crab rangoon dip. We've got a great spinach artichoke dip. So kind of everything you want in that classic bar, we have on the menu. One of the things I'm the most proud of here is our burger. Seemingly super simple, but for us, it's kind of how can we take something that is super approachable that everybody loves and make it something that's as high quality as humanly possible with the best ingredients, but still keeping it simple and keeping it something very craveable. So we take prime chuck rolls and we grind them every day. We get these going right in the grill. And we'll put a little weight on it here. I always flip it one more time before I add the cheese, because I want to add the cheese to the part of the burger that's hot. One of the things that makes us different is we use a pumpernickel bun. Comes from a local bakery every morning, and something that just sets us a little bit apart from everybody else. Nicely toasted. I always kiss the top of the bun just to get that nice and warm. Little mayo. We like thick slices of onion just to add a little bit of crunch to the burger. Quickly finish this off into salamander. And we'll finish it with a steak knife right in the middle. And that's the proper burger from Gus's Sip and Drink.
Here we go. What do we have
We've got
here?
a couple things. So we've got our classic Wagyu beef French dip right here.
Look at this.
This is kind of the staple on the menu.
Wow. And tell me about the sauce then. It's just a...
So we've got an amazing roasted garlic and black pepper beef au jus, and then a spicy horseradish whipped cream on the side.
little shrimp cocktail, right?
Shrimp cocktail, again, that's another one of those things we make every morning.
And what are we dipping in?
We've got a little Louis dressing,
Right
and
here.
we've got a little spicy cocktail sauce. A little crudité on the side for some added dipping.
Okay, and here comes some more. Oh, my favorite.
We've got our hand-cut fries. We make these, store them, cook them to order. We've got our special seasoning on the outside. And then you've got a bunch of different options of sauces to dip in if you want.
For the fries too?
Exactly.
Oh, okay, and then what do we have here?
This is our secret weapon. This is the ham dip. So everybody's had a ham sandwich. What's so exciting about a ham sandwich? Well, we found what we think is the best ham in America. Comes from Iowa, Webster City. We roast it every day, brushed with brown sugar, paprika, black pepper, and butter. We got a little cheese fondue on the side and a little mustard au jus.
Oh, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. And the drinks complement the food. Do you recommend pairings to people or just tell them to go for it?
I just want people to have what they want. That's the beauty of it. Is we're not too stuffy. There
Yeah.
are no rules. We just want you to come in, have a great time, and leave happy.
You know, I love this spot because it's intimate, it's beautiful. What was your goal when you guys put all of this together? Are you happy with the way everything's turned out?
We couldn't be happier. I mean, we've gotten great feedback from everybody that comes in. The goal for us was to create a place we want to go to. What's a place that's got fantastic cocktails, that resonate with people. What's great bar food, things we want to eat. Like, we kind of wanted to create that quintessential place that we wanted to go to, and I think that that's what we've done here.
And that is exactly what you guys have done here, because the lines are out the door almost every day. So thank you, Chef. Always good to see you.
Great to see you as well.
That's it for this episode of Tasting Chicago. Hey, if you have a place you want us to stop by in the city or the suburbs, just send us a 30 to 60 second video explaining why, and who knows, maybe we'll stop by. Send that to tastingchicago@fox.com. In the meantime, see you next time. I'm Sylvia Perez, and this is Tasting Chicago.
Family Feud presents Great Moments in Bad Answers.
Name something a cat has that you don't.
I know, Steve.
They tell all the families it could be up there. There's
Bad Answers, Great Moments.
What kind of fabric you be surprised a man underwear was made out of?
I'm gonna go with snakeskin, Steve.
Come on, boy. Snakeskin. This my dude right here.
Family Feud.
Weeknights at 6 on Fox 32.